Are you a bully? Are you sure? You'll hear in a minute, a couple of seconds. I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the group in the chat. My inner circle members, those are the ones with the IC next to them, and my super chatters. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Bill, Mary. Hi, John, Craig. Hey, Arthur, Jody, Kai, Sandy, Faith. So great to have you guys on here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is Are You a Bully? Are you a bully? Now, one of the things I think that each and every one of us probably are thinking is no, I'm not a bully. And when I tell you that you are, you're probably a bully to yourself. You're probably a bully to yourself. And one of the biggest quotes that I just love hearing all the time is Bruce Lee, the very famous martial artist, movie star. He would go, don't even joke about yourself. Don't joke about yourself because everything that comes out of your mouth, your mind hears. And so you'll see that a majority of the people in the world are constantly saying, well, I'm not that sharp. And, I'm not good at technology. And, I'm really not a people person. And on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm a procrastinator. I'm lazy. I'm not good at that stuff. It takes me forever to learn how to learn stuff. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I love the post that I did yesterday, I believe, is the only thing that's wrong with you is your mind telling you there's something wrong with you. And so, one of the key things that my mentor did is he knew I had to switch that thinking, that stinking thinking. And so, of course, I talk about this book so much that because it really was what changed me. So, The Greatest Miracle in the World by Og Mandino, when I read this book, there's two things that shifted me and shifted me really, really hard. Is one, is it made me be grateful. So now I became, instead of unrealistic expectations and everything is, oh, woe me, I'm a victim and I didn't have a family and I grew up in foster homes and, oh, woe is me, why wasn't there someone there? This is learned helplessness. It was just like, I had excuse itis, everything was an excuse. Well, you don't know, I have a learning disability, I'm dyslexic, and people say I got ADD and HADDD, and I'm compulsive disorder, I'm whatever. And one of the things that you got to realize is if you consistently beat yourself up, when I started being grateful, wow, I'm grateful I have eyesight. I'm grateful I can hear a child giggle. You know what I mean? I'm great that I can hear the words "I love you" or hear a song that just gives me chills all over my body. Chicken skin, I call it. And I can talk to communicate with other people. I can smell, I can taste. I have feeling in my extremities. There's all these things. I'll never forget one time when I seen a post that said I felt sorry for a guy, a homeless person that had no shoes, until I seen a homeless person with no legs. And I know that sounds weird, but a majority of the time we're so busy being a bully to ourselves, it's amazing that we can do anything. So if we got this constant rhetoric, this constant talk and chatter, I call it Dino. It's all these little voices in your head that are like, well, listen, you're not deserving, you're not worth it, you're not enough. A lot of people won't reach out to me and ask for help because they feel like their programming says that they're weak. If you read my book, you can go to roberthollis.com/free and get my best-selling book is How Is That Working? Because there's so many people that say, well, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. And I'm going, so how is that working? And their usually response is it's not. And the number one thing that you can constantly do for yourself is just say, I'm going to figure this out. I'm figuring this out. Do your very, very best in everything that you say to yourself and you hear yourself say to yourself, and your thoughts is just very, very simply use it in the present tense. I'm getting better at this every day. I'm getting better in every way. And I'm just going to, take little baby steps, eat an elephant one bite at a time. And this consistency of you always, always encouraging yourself. I seen a video that my wife Terry gave me today, and it was amazing. What do you think is more important, to say positive stuff to yourself or to have less negative thoughts about yourself? And the research is overwhelming. To take the time to get better each and every day, 1% better, makes you over 365% better every year. And it's overwhelming that you just need to shut down the negative thoughts. So I'm not enough, I'm not deserving, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, I don't deserve, or I don't I don't feel comfortable receiving, that I haven't done anything to even request help from somebody else. And see, each and every day, if you just can get a little better, I tell people, man, I've been working so hard on myself, and I continue to work hard on myself, is that in a blink of an eye, I have over a thousand videos on my YouTube channel. And it's just amazing that each and every day we get more views, each and every day we get more subscribers, and you just build that a little bit at a time. When we're talking a year ago, a little over a year ago in August, I was making no money from my YouTube channel. And so what I just decided to do is I'm just going to do a video a day. I'm going to do a video a day. I'm going to come up with subjects and topics that I think is very important. And then what I'm going to do is just share it with the world. And so I know that I'm getting better. I know that I'm getting more eye contact with the people that I talk to. I come up with subjects all the time that I know will help people. And so, if those videos go out to those that have ears to hear, then I'm going to continue to make this massive impact on people all over the world. And yes, your voice counts. My voice counts, but your voice counts. And so I need you to understand that your voice, who you are, what you're made of, that your story needs to be heard. And a lot of people go, I don't have any story. I haven't even done anything. There you go. Stop being a bully. Stop being a bully. I know that we have Craig on here. And Craig, if you can find that video that I shared with you guys, there was a recent thing that Monica Lewinsky, of all people, man, I shared it in with a few people to think that, during that time when the scandal happened with Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton, our former president, both sides, everybody, there's always these people that never want to blame, you know, both parties, right? It takes two to tango. And so the awful things that were said about Monica Lewinsky about on both sides, and the people that are extremely judgmental, it's like people confess to be spiritual or religious or Christians, and they're sometimes the most hypocritical, judgmental people on the planet, right? And so, to have all of this on her, you know what I mean? And for her now to actually have a thing that, stand up, you know what I mean? It's like, stand up for yourself. And she did this video, which was really emotional. She reached out to a bunch of people and asked them to write down things that they say about themselves, and just awful, 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 ugly, untrue things, right? So then she picks a few of them. She also told them to write down the person that they really care about, that they love the most. And so then she sort of flew them in and basically asked them to say the stuff that they say about themselves out loud. And you'll see on the video where people really, really, really struggle with that. And then they bring the person in that they love and say, why don't you say those things to someone you love? And it's like, no. And don't you find it amazing or wonderful, a wonderful becoming that, love is the answer? Are you the kind of person that when you hear other people being a bully to themselves, you tell them to stop it? You know, like Bob Newhart in that video. I know Craig will have that as well. But it's like, stop it. It's like, well, listen, I can't do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. No, I'm not that smart. Stop it. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it's crazy how we as human beings want to give edification and lift up people that are beating on themselves. Um, a lot of trouble that I got in when I was young is not only was I angry at the way that I felt that the world was treating me, but I was one of those people that was a bully, but I justified it because I was a bully to people that were bullies. So, when it dealt with people that were mentally challenged or had, physical defects and stuff like that, or there was a person that's bigger than another, I would always come to the rescue, and I would always say that I could justify, inserting myself into some kind of situation where I was defending somebody else that couldn't defend themselves. And see, in my mind, I was like, that's justified. They're teasing this person that has a mental disability. So I'm just going to go over there and give them an ass whooping, open up a 55-gallon drum on them. Roy D. Mercer. And so, I'm still that way. And, what I realize more is, even when I deal with things with breakthroughs, we have the inner circle and people that have big breakthroughs, most of the breakthroughs are them having the wrong thoughts about themselves. So thank you, Bill Shoemaker. You're an amazing inner circle and a super chatter. Thank you for the money. I'll definitely go to the orphans. And so, that's a lot of people always ask me, why do you keep going the way you're going? Because I want to make a bigger impact. I want to help more children that in their mind, they go, why was I abandoned? Why doesn't anybody want me? Why did not only my parents not want me, but why didn't any of my relatives want me? Can you see where that is a very defeating thought? And so, all of a sudden you get in the what is called the foster home circuit. And what they do is they don't want you to get too emotionally attached to one family. So what they do is every year or a couple of years, they switch you to another family and switch you to another family and switch you to another family. And then there's absolutely, listen to this, there's absolutely nothing as far as support that when you turn 18, the government and the state now no longer will pay foster parents to take care of you. So you basically just get your stuff in a garbage bag and you're kicked out in the street. And so, there's a lot of stuff like that. Well, hey, you're on your own, congratulations, you're on your own. And it's like, it's just really, really, really crazy to think that, that an encouraging word as someone that can say, hey, I've lived the same story as you, that you can do this. You can absolutely do this. So that's one of my biggest, passions and purpose and calling is to make sure to go out there and share with other people. So the title of this is Stop Bullying Yourself. Stop it. And you guys know that you're a bully. You know that you're a bully. So each and every day, just be a less bully to yourself. I know this for a fact because I've been around people, the people that are the bullies, the people that are the trolls, the people that are constantly looking for some kind of reaction when they say something negative on social media. They just don't love themselves. They don't look at themselves as any value or anything. So when I figured out that I was a miracle and that no one had my DNA, that I got to proclaim my uniqueness, that I could make a difference. And the only way that I can make a difference is if other people hear my message or hear my voice. So each and every day, that's what I do. So my goal is to help each and every one of you that watch this video live or recorded. So I believe in you. I love and appreciate you. If you could do me a huge personal favor and share this video with other people that you know are bullies. And if no one's ever given you permission to stop being a bully, and have an incredible, joyful, fulfilled life with love and happiness and success. If no one's giving you that permission, let me give it to you. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.